Dallas woman leads cops to a horrifying discovery. Weeks after 51-year-old Lisa Stone went missing, cops finally search her house and find dozens of cats and dogs living in filthy conditions. So now we have a missing woman and a possible case of animal cruelty. Lisa Stone has been missing since June 4th. Her purse was left inside her house. There's been no credit card activity at all. Neighbors filed a missing persons report, but tonight, some of the missing woman's friends are wondering why that call for help did not appear to come from the missing woman's partner of 15 years. And friends claim Stone's partner was seen throwing away Lisa Stone's personal items in a dumpster.
You don't throw away somebody's birth certificate. You don't throw away someone's death certificate. Her brother's death certificate's in there. Just very Bibles, you know, pictures, very personal memories that Lisa would never have thrown away.
What the heck's going on here? Cops say there's not enough evidence to point to foul play. You know, I think we've been talking about this. Anytime a woman disappears and is not using her credit cards, it's almost always foul play. Where is Lisa Stone? I am taking your calls on this one. 1-877-JVM says straight out to my fantastic expert panel and our two very special guests, two lifelong friends of the missing woman, Tina Wiley and Tammy Markle. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you're desperate to find your dear friend. Tammy, I want to start with you. You've known Lisa for 45 years. What did you and your friends have to do to get cops, you say, to investigate Lisa's disappearance?
Well, we met on July the 3rd as a group and decided to come up with a timeline and present that to the police officers. And on the morning of July 4th, we all, 7 of us, went together to the Dallas Police Department, to their downtown branch, and presented a timeline of events that had taken place since approximately the end of May. And along with copies of pictures that were taken of the belongings, things that belonged to Lisa that were taken out of the dumpster.
Are you happy with the response by law enforcement?
Well, I am. I think they've done everything that they could in their power at this point. I do think that we are at a point in the investigation that we need more leads. We need more help, and really we just need to kind of bust the case wide open, so to speak.
Well, that's why we're here, and that's why we're putting her face out there, because our #1 priority here at Issues is to be part of the solution, and we want to find Lisa Stone. When cops served a search warrant on the house that Stone shared with her partner of 15 years, they allegedly found something horrifying. 26 cats and 2 dogs living in filth inside that home. Now, those animals were seized by the Dallas Animal Services, but the owner is apparently trying to get those animals back. So Stone's partner is reportedly still living in this house. Now, we have to say, we've tried to reach her, but we're not successful. She has not been named a suspect in Stone's disappearance, and she has a standing invitation to appear on this broadcast to tell her side. We left her a voicemail. We want to hear from her. But my question to Tina Wiley, the other good friend, is why is this woman not facing animal cruelty charges? 28 animals in one house is way too much. And if you can't take care of them, you shouldn't have them. Who do these animals belong to? Tina.
A few of the animals did belong to our friend Lisa, and I believe that the majority of the cats belong to the partner. When Lisa was in the home, alive and well, that her animals were well taken care of. I had been in the home several months before, and they were well taken care of.
Was there filth and feces in the house when you were there?
No,
so
not at all. Yes, it was very neat. I was surprised when I discovered how many pets were in there because there was not a bad odor. Lisa was very meticulous in the way she took care of herself. She loved animals. She was very meticulous in the way she took care of animals. Lisa had been gone from the home for over a month, to our knowledge, when they came in and found these conditions. So I would say that is not Lisa's doing.
And that's the missing woman's brother right there as well. Mike Brooks,
yeah.
I don't get it. I mean, when I hear 28 animals in feces infested, I mean, that's somebody with a problem, in my humble opinion, and they should at the very least be charged with animal cruelty, and they should not be given the animals back. and that could be used as a leverage to try to get some more information out of this person.
It could very well be used, Jane, because apparently she is not cooperating. The partner of 15 years has not been cooperating with law enforcement and telling them the whole truth, if you will. And sure, I mean, the Dallas police, along with the Dallas ASPCA, working together, they could bring some charges on her to kind of force her a little bit more to give up some additional information, or at least to cooperate with law enforcement in a disappearance of Lisa.
Yeah, because we called today from Issues, and we love to cover animal stories as well as stories that will help find missing people. And we were like, give us a number so we can at least get some of these cats adopted. And we found out, no, they're not up for adoption because the owner is claiming them. So this person who had them in filth, allegedly, for quite a while, I would guess, because it adds up, the feces, is claiming that she wants them back. So that's another bizarre thing. Friends say Stone, the missing woman, was down on her luck lately and having money problems, but they doubt that she would just disappear. Check this out.
I was in daily contact with her. We were very close. We have tried repeatedly to get answers from her partner, and she has not been forthcoming with any answer.
All right, so Tammy, Stone apparently inherited some money from her parents, but spent it. She had a history of depression and anxiety and had recently asked friends for money and for medication and food. What do you know?
Well, Lisa did inherit some money from her parents and her brother when they passed away over the course of the last 10 years or so. She did own a company with the partner, and the partner was constantly asking her for money to assist with the operation of the company. And through that process, most of the money that Lisa inherited was spent. She did start contacting several of us as early as March of this year to ask for assistance with money to help her pay some of her bills and help her with food. And this was very, very out of character for Lisa. She was a very proud person and would never have resorted to that.
I'm hearing Pat Brown, could there be a financial issue here? In other words, a financial motive involving her disappearance?
It's possible, but it also could be just a control issue. If Lisa was being controlled by her partner and if she didn't do what her partner wanted to, there may be some violent act that occurred. What's really strange to me is the partner is so quickly getting rid of all her things. I mean, shouldn't she be looking for this woman that she cared for 15 years? Shouldn't she be waiting for her to come back, contacting the police, doing whatever she can? Instead, she's getting rid of all her stuff like she knows she's dead. Why would she be doing that?
Well, either friend, do you know anything about this dumpster and items like the Holy Bible that we're looking at here that belong to your missing friend found in the dumpster? Who can talk about that? Tina,
go ahead.
Well,
Sure.
I actually was on the phone with the partner that morning that she dumped the items. I was on the phone with her, and she told me she was going to pick up Lisa after she had told me for a week various stories. She said, I'm on my way, I'm in the car right now to pick up Lisa. I was on the phone with another friend right after that call, and she happened to see her on the road. She followed her to the dumpster and saw her throw all those items away. Her birth certificate, her late brother's death certificate, very personal items, very meaningful items. Basically everything that meant anything left in Lisa's life. All her picture albums,
and
everything.
then apparently Lisa Stone had told one of you, I believe it was Tina, that there was tension in the relationship. Tell us about that.
Yes, she had repeatedly told me the last few months. I had discovered one of the emails the other day where she had written me expressing very deep concern. She believed the partner had another girlfriend. The partner has become very secretive, she said, and I don't know what to do. She closes the door, is on long phone conversations, and won't reveal who she's talking to. So there were a lot of issues going on at this time.
Well, wait a second. 10 seconds. Mike Brooks, to me this has foul play written all over it.
Oh, absolutely. To me, it does. I mean, especially when you don't have the cooperation of this woman of 15 years telling law enforcement lies, inconsistent stories with them. It doesn't add up. And hopefully they'll get her, put some pressure on her, and maybe find out where Lisa Stone really is.
All right, Tammy and Tina, we're going to have you back. We're going to stay on top of this. We're calling the Dallas PD to find out what they're doing to find your close and dear friend. We want to find her. We want to be part of the solution. Thank you so much.